Hey guys, it's Kristen. I am here today with my freestyle art journal. I want to show you kind of what I've done in here, and then I want to do a little project which I'm gonna put I'm gonna speed that up. I have a bunch of washi tapes. This is not even all of it, but this is one of the washi tape collections that I have. And I want to do like angled across the page and then glue it in the front here. So I've already measured out the paper. I could just do it right on the front cover, but I think just with having to turn the pages and stuff, I think it would be a lot easier to put it on a different piece of paper and then just glue it or tape it right into the front cover. So that is what we're gonna do today. But first I want to show you a little bit of what I have done. So I have done swatching. I've done swatching with my watercolors. This is my new pearlescent watercolor set that I purchased. Actually, I have it right here. It's this set here. And I basically just went across the top and did each row exactly what it is on here. And then I did my Mozart watercolor, which is here. And then on this one, I bought myself some Arteza chalk markers, and so I did all of the chalk markers, which I love how this turned out. I think that's really awesome. And I did write the names of the colors on there, so I know which the colors are. So I think that turned out great. And then I have, which I have used before, I think in some other videos, but I've got some Crayola adult coloring items, and one of them is like this. They're not really pastels, but I couldn't remember what they were called, so I just put cream pastels. They're almost like gelatos, and so I put what it looked like smudged and then what it looked like just with it, you know, colored. The colors are basically the same because it's a basic set of colors. So I've got the paint pens here and the pastels here. And then in the first video I did on this, I basically just did a lot of mark making on my pages. So that is that. I did this one on camera as well. But I have since added, let's see, I've added some painted papers. This was one I had in my stash. I've glued some things in here, some washi tape, and what else? I've been working in here on and off. This was a imprinting from an actual leaf, and I just cut it in half and put the leaves on both sides. I have a slight idea of what I want to do with this spread, so you know, that might be coming in a future video. And then what else did I do? I think, was that it for that? Yeah, it's all blank. And then this was a page actually that I had just scribbled on and done some watercoloring on this spread here. And what I did was I took some sprayed stencils, and this was again painted papers I had in my collection, some music paper, and then this is some tissue paper that I had gotten from SM Tiffany Lane. And then again I washi taped the center. And so I prepped this page, these pages, this spread for something else, which again, I have some sort of ideas on how I want to do this. I just, you know, I'm just kind of adding slowly though. And I'm loving spending time in this book. I love this book so much. And I think the only other thing I did in here since we last looked at this was this page of basically just dots. This was me activating my chalk markers, my Arteza chalk markers, and I just thought I would just, you know, make a bunch of dots. I really love actually how this page turned out. It's the color, all the colors that I activated, and the blues and the pinks and the greens. There's no other colors in here. And it's just, to me, it's so pretty. This is what this book is for. It's just for mark making and doodling and putting colors in and just playing. This is a play book for me. This is not meant to be like, you know, some big massive project that I you know, put a bunch of things in, like art pieces, completed art pieces. So, oh, my husband is just getting back. But anyway, I'm gonna do the washi tape swatch, I'm gonna call it, and I'm going to put that on time lapse, and I will be back at the end to show you the final product. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Hey you guys, I'm back. So I finished this. I mean, didn't that turn out really cool? I know it was probably like watching paint dry, which is why I did a time lapse, but I love the finished product. I really do. I think it's just so pretty. And so I got this little just hanging piece right here. I want to just clean that up a little bit. So I did actually go over the top of this with some matte medium, just because I felt like this needed some protection in case, you know, although I did add glue underneath the washi tape, just in case, I thought it was probably a better idea to put a protective layer over it. So I'm hoping that will actually, oh, see, there's another little piece right there that's coming up. So I'll probably have to kind of go back through here periodically and, you know, fix that, but that's not the end of the world, really. It's not. And it's not going to be all the time that I have to do that. Really, once it's in the book, it'll stay in the book. So, but yeah, I love how that turned out. It was super fun to make it, and I'm really excited I did that. So I've also rounded the corners on just the one side, because the side that the book has rounded corners, is what I'm trying to say. So I've got to clean that brush before that dries on there. So that's gonna actually go on here. And I'm going to use liquid glue to glue that in, because that's my preferred glue. And doesn't that look so nice for the inside cover? Oh, I love it. I'm so excited about it. Okay. I'm going to use my tacky glue. Oh my goodness. This I had seen other people do this like in their bullet journals. And I don't have a bullet journal. Well, I have a bullet journal. I don't use it though. It's not one I use. I use a regular I use an Erin Condren journal actually. Not journal. I keep saying journal. I use an Erin Condren planner, and I've been using that for the last 2 years. But I just thought, wow, that's such a great way to use your washi, which I have a collection of. And I wasn't very particular when I bought most of my washi, and now my style has changed, and I've got washi that I don't really use like a lot of other people. But I really wanted to use it, and this is kind of the perfect book to use it in, because it's a, you know, colorful book and all of that. So alright, so I'm just lining up my edges. This is the reason why I'm using the tacky glue versus like matte medium or Mod Podge, because I can move the paper around to get it in the right spot. So that is the reason I like wet glue. It's the reason I don't use double-sided tape. I never get things placed properly the first time. So yeah, this is definitely the way to go for me. So I may have to like go back through in these corners, and I see I'm pulling, so I gotta go in the direction where the corners are, so I don't actually pull up the tape. Come on. Just up a little bit. Ugh. Alright, well, that's where you're gonna end up living now. But anyway, so yeah, I really, really love how this turned out. I'm very excited about it. Alright, so it's not perfectly on there, but that's okay. Now, the other thing I think I might do is, instead of worrying about these edges with the glue, is I think I'm going to put some washi tape in there. Okay, let's see. I do have some iridescent washi I could use that I didn't use in that. Or I was also thinking, I've got like these scallops. I don't think that's a good idea though, just because, oh, I do have some glitter, which could be kind of nice to complete that. That's a thought. Now, do I want this color, or do I want this? This one's thinner, so I think I'm gonna go with this kind of goldish color. And just because this is going to be an opening and closing kind of spot, I am going to just add a little wet glue in here. Oh, come on. Come on. Just so I have like that kind of. Also, that will help keep these edges down too. Alright, so now here's my thought. Because this tape is definitely not the most sticky tape in the world. So that's another reason why I want to do that. Okay, so thinking right, right about there. Let's just make sure that's going. Nope, it's sliding in too much. I don't want it to slide in too much. Okay, just, yes. I feel like that's, oh, come on. I'm sorry guys, I know this is a little tedious, but I really just want to make sure that the tape is gonna stick. And okay, I feel like that's pretty good right there. All right, I'm gonna leave that to dry a little bit. I see I might need a little touching up with some wet glue, but that's okay. I am gonna leave the book open as well. All right. Like, I feel like, yep, right in there, I'm gonna have to add a little bit of wet glue. So that's why I don't like to stand up my glue. Oh, my kitten is crying because he wants out of the bedroom. He wanted in the bedroom and now he wants out of the bedroom. Let's just do our best to get this down in here. All right, I don't want to touch it too much because I do want it to stick. All right. All right, I am not touching that now. I'm going to call this project finished and I'm going to end the video here. That needs to stay open until it dries some more. And then I'm going to maybe do another page in here. I don't know. I might be done for the day. I might not. But for now, I'm going to end this video. I love how this turned out. I might put a focal image on here at some point. But I love this. Love it. Love it. It's so pretty. This journal is really becoming like an awesome place to work. I'm having so much fun in it. So, all right, guys, on that note, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.